So Give Dignity actually came about because we were thinking of doing a charity project for Christmas, and it invoked the memory of an old classmate of mine in primary school who didn't have like the normal things that children like us took for granted. So for example, new books, new pencils, new school bag. So the idea was that instead of asking people to donate like used items, we wanted to actually create a backpack which catered to the children's needs and that everything was brand new, so that these children who seldom have new things in their life would be delighted to receive a Christmas gift that actually helped them or gave them more confidence when they started their new school year. We wanted to actually give them back their dignity. So that means working with different organizations, getting a list of what these children actually need in school. So we were working with 3 organizations. So the first one was Early Reader.
So Early Reader is an in-home reading program for children whose mothers are incarcerated. We have Learning Friends volunteers who goes to the home to read with a child twice a week. And we also have volunteers, our befrienders, in-prison befrienders who goes to the prison to meet the mothers. The same books that the children are reading, they will tape it and we will give it to the children. So the child, even though the mother is not physically there, the child gets audio books. What we then found out as we talked to the child and the learning friend was 6 months before. 6 months before he said the word "I miss you, I love you" to his mother, he had read a book about a mother bear and a baby bear. They were in the jungle, they were separated, the mother bear and the baby bear were separated. Eventually he got reunited with the mother, and the first word he said was "I miss you, I love you." You know, was that something that one said to one's mother or not? He wasn't sure because he was never exposed to it. In the child, they learn time management. They know every day on Thursday at 3 o'clock someone's going to come and read a book with them. You know, whose parents are incarcerated, they are upset, they are angry, they feel that the adults in their life have disappointed them. Is that they learn that adults can be depended on. It's about an intervention that breaks the cycle of poverty, the cycle of abuse, cycle of crime, by working with children at a very young age.
The second organization that we worked with was Beyond Social Services. So they have a long history of engaging sort of children from underprivileged families, and they actually have a tradition of giving children back to school kits as well. The third organization was Keeping Hope Alive.
So every Sunday morning, we visit 1-room or 2-room rental flats, and we will distribute porridge and do door knocking. And for us to get to know the residents, the people who are living behind this door. And then maybe let us know their stories and what are their struggles, and more and more young children, the parents would like them to join us. So every Sunday, you will see these teenagers and young children who wake up very early in the morning, okay, to be here at the rental blocks at 7:30 a.m. okay, to do some door knocking. Sometimes not only we want to help the elderly, we also want to bring hope for the young children, because in the end, they are the future. A secondary school student, let's just put it that way, a secondary school student or primary school student, they will not just need 1 pair of school shoes, they will need at least 2 pairs, because they wear very fast, because they have physical education lessons and things like that. So, and also some parents, they also worry about where do they have money to buy school bags, because even though they have all the school books, some of their school bags, after wear and tear 1 year, 2 years, they will need a new school bag. It's just great that we can do our little part to make the new school year a happier year for them to look forward to.
After we've spoken to the various charities, what we did was we wanted to get as many people involved as possible. So what we conceived of was actually a whole process whereby we really humanize this process, and we get people to buy in on it, and also for them to feel that they're not just giving money, they're actually like doing something.
I think it's so fun. I felt very happy for the children when people contact me offline and can I donate, can I contribute 1 pack or 2 pack or whatever, buying stuff for the kids, and then I do packing and a little bit of logistics. We want the people to feel, who receive the gift, to feel empowered.
So I feel, to that extent a lot more satisfaction because I can, I know the names of the kids who would be receiving these gift bags from me and my sons.
When the volunteers came today, they packed the bags. They actually write down the name of every child. They know the background of the child. They also write their personalized messages on the gift cards. We facilitate the design for the children. I brought some books that gives inspiration to our volunteers in terms of the designs, the borders and messages. Personalized and yet inspiring messages for these children. So when they receive that gift, they know that someone actually cares for them and loves them.
Put your heart into it, and if he is a boy, which pencil case that he would like to receive, or which wallet that he would like to receive.
What I felt was that many of us are so much more privileged to have things like a water bottle, umbrellas, and backpacks, and little things like that can bring joy to people. It makes a whole lot of difference, and you don't see that when you just give money and donations to people.
Where the volunteers are concerned, we wanted them to also be able to interact with the children. So especially those who came to sort of deliver the bags, they actually brought it to the homes of the children and from there interacted with them. So that was actually a very nice sort of and touching process. Many of them actually told us that if they had not participated in Give Dignity, they would not have known some of the social conditions that such population of Singapore was actually living under.
I think this is a really good project for disadvantaged or underprivileged kids because I myself was one of them. I worked really hard when in university. Instead of doing nothing in the last 2 days or like Saturday, Sunday, instead of going out or whatever, I would actually be working. Thank God right now I'm in a very decent position in terms of finances. So that's why I wanted to give back, because hopefully these kids who manage to get this kind of appreciation and help, that kind of thing, they would feel like, maybe there is some sort of hope. I contributed some money for the bags itself. So I'm glad that I saw the kids' reactions when they got the bags from me. So it was really quite nice to see that they had new stuff, and some of them were even so excited to see that, I got this bottle and this is what I've been wanting for such a long time.
And having sort of seen that, they were now sort of fired up to do more. And not just do more for the Give Dignity campaign, but do more on a personal front as well, in terms of giving to other charities or volunteering work. So that was actually extremely encouraging. Even those who were out of the country and unable to participate, but it helped them to see that actually, no matter how little you think you can give, that little actually matters to somebody who may have even less than what you have. We hope to rope in more partners, possibly like corporate sponsors, and perhaps leveraging on other sort of organizations that might have similar programs or ideas like Give Dignity, so that we can actually make the effort more extensive and reach out to more people, as well as give dignity to more beneficiaries.